And we are ready, almost ready rather, for Day 2, Game 2 of the 2019 Smoky Mountain Showcase. This matchup will feature the Bella Vista Bears out of Phoenix, Arizona, the home team on the scoreboard in white, and the host school, Prep. They'll be the visitors on the scoreboard. They are wearing red. And key storyline for each team, their starting point is injury. For Bella Vista Prep, that would be Zion Harmon. He is out with a groin injury. For Athens Prep, that would be Keyshawn Davidson. He is out with an ankle injury, ankle and foot injury. Keyshawn Davidson was injured last week in Graves County, a grade 3 ankle sprain and a torn ligament in his foot. So there is an outside shot that Keyshawn will be ready for the international championships in Kentucky in 3 weeks, but that's when he's supposed to be out of the boot. So we don't know for sure if he will be ready to participate then. And Keyshawn has been picking up a lot of traction in his recruitment. UNC Charlotte, Alabama Birmingham, and St. Bonaventure are his final 3. Projected starters, Bella Vista, Iman Surdovic, Addison Patterson, Ricky Sanza, Terry Armstrong, and Junior Garbra. For Athens Prep, Tyrus Bainham, Darlin Stone Dubar, Christian Jackson, Felix Gu, and Avishal Lowry. Bella Vista coming off a victory yesterday and a thriller. They hung on and defeated Aspire Academy 70-69. And Athens Prep did not lead until 50.4 seconds were left and pulled out a 54-53 victory over Orangeville Prep. So it should be a good one. That horn means we are almost ready to go. So we will turn you over to Public Announce for the official starting assignments. All right, so our second matchup of the day about to get started. Both these teams emotionally have to be feeling great after yesterday. Bella Vista holding off a very scrappy Aspire Academy squad, 70-69. And Athens Prep, what a shot in the arm they must have received with that victory yesterday, 54-53 over Orangeville Prep. Only their second grind session victory of the year, and with them fighting to stay on the bubble for a berth in the international championships in 3 weeks in Kentucky. Great win for Athens Prep. All right, Ricky Sanza will jump center versus Felix Gu. Sanza wins the tip. Terry Armstrong controls. And Junior Garbra into the front court for the first possession of the game for Bella Vista. The Bears in white trimmed in midnight blue, almost black. Terry Armstrong gets the game started with the jam. Armstrong has been on a tear since he was snubbed for McDonald's All-America honors. And Athens Prep, the visitor. This is their event, but they are wearing road red trimmed in white. Strong zone. Dubar thought about a three, passed it up. Gets it to Evershaw Lowry. Lowry tried to get it back to Dubar. He loses it out of bounds. Basketball back to Bella Vista. And Brandon Talbot into the game for Bella Vista, replacing Addison Patterson. Terry Armstrong, step back jumper, no good. Rebound, Christian Jackson for Athens Prep. Over to Evershaw Lowry. Christian Jackson. And foul committed by Junior Garbra. That is his first, team first. And so Athens Prep will retain possession. Evershaw Lowry into the front court. Over to Christian Jackson. Tyrus Bainham back to Evershaw Lowry. Stolen by Iman Surdovic. They had numbers for a moment. Terry Armstrong, layup is good. Terry Armstrong with all 4 points of the game. Needless to say, Athens Prep does not want Terry Armstrong to get started. Armstrong is one of the most explosive scorers in the country. So we've got a timeout on the floor, a 30-second timeout called by Coach Tyler Safiantino of Athens Prep. They want to talk about it and see what they can do to slow down the onslaught of Terry Armstrong and the Bella Vista Bears. 14:07 left in the first half, and our score is Bella Vista 4, Athens Prep nothing. It's still very, very early. Coach Safiantino cannot be happy with the lack of offensive execution from Athens Prep early on in this contest. About midway the second half yesterday, the light bulb turned on for Athens Prep, and they started really rolling offensively. Today, they have not gotten off to a great start offensively, but again, it is still early. Meanwhile, very surprised to see Brandon Talbot in the contest so early in favor of Addison Patterson. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Bella Vista. Armstrong slaps that pass. Iman Surdovic picks it up. Armstrong misses the baseline jumper, gets his own rebound, and he's fouled. That foul committed by Tyrus Bainham. That is his first, team first. And to the free throw line, shooting a pair, Terry Armstrong. And Armstrong misses the first. Armstrong, the Arizona commit. He's got all the tools in the bag. Explosive athlete. Plays good defense, underrated as a defender. Rebounds well, shoots it. Has an unorthodox shooting motion, but he makes it work. So here comes that weave that worked so effectively for Athens Prep yesterday. Evershaw Lowry. And this is how explosive Terry Armstrong is. He fouled Evershaw Lowry with a leg to the neck. He left his feet early. Lowry ducks, and Terry Armstrong just very nearly jumped over Evershaw Lowry, which would have avoided the foul. But his leg caught that neck on the way down. Lowry misses the first free throw. 5-0, Bella Vista. 13-18 left in the first half. Lowry misses both. Offensive rebound by Felix Gu, but he cannot convert. Terry Armstrong on the attack for Bella Vista. He gets it to Junior Garbra. Eight seconds left on the shot clock. Brandon Talbot, tray ball, rattles home. Brandon Talbot for three, and it is 8-0, Bella Vista. Darlinstone Dubar dives baseline, retreats out to the three-point line, and the tray is good. Darlinstone Dubar. That's the first basket of the afternoon for Athens Prep. Bella Vista 8, Athens Prep 3. Junior Garbra drives baseline to Brandon Talbot, to Iman Sertovic. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Terry Armstrong, deep right wing. He picks up a screen from Ricky Sanza. Tray ball on the way, no good. Isanza, offensive rebound. He gets it to Terry Armstrong, back to Junior Garbra for three, and it's good. Junior Garbra buries the three-pointer from the top of the key, and it is now 11-3, Athens Prep. Christian Jackson playing some two-man game with Darlinstone Dubar. Dubar into the lane. He rattles it home. And Darlinstone Dubar is heating up. He's got all 5 points for Athens Prep. He scored 2 baskets within the last 90 seconds. Terry Armstrong drives the right side of the lane, and he is fouled. That foul committed by Felix Gu. That is his first, team second. And Armstrong just presents so many problems for the defense. He is very active in the early going this afternoon. He makes the first. Armstrong with 6. One more free throw coming up. He makes both. Jerron Artest into the lineup for Bella Vista, replacing Junior Garbra. That means Artest and Terry Armstrong will likely share PG duties for the next few minutes. Bella Vista in a 2-3 zone. Shot no good. Rebound Bella Vista. Terry Armstrong over to Jerron Artest for 3 on the baseline. It's good. Jerron Artest comes in the game firing. And the lead is 11, 16-5. Largest of the game so far for Bella Vista. Isaac Spears at the table about to check in for Athens Prep. Christian Jackson, short jumper, no good. Tip is good. Jordan Schwinte. That is a basket Athens Prep desperately needed. Terry Armstrong to Iman Sertovic. He feeds Ricky Sanza. It's blocked by Christian Jackson. And Isaac Spears enters the contest for Athens Prep, replacing Avishal Lowry. 16-7, Bella Vista on top. 10:04 left in the first half. Sertovic for 3, no good. And a foul on the rebound. And that foul committed by Christian Jackson of Athens Prep. That is his first, team third. Bella Vista basketball. Brand new shot clock. 9:50 to go in the first half. Terry Armstrong for three, a little bit too long. Tyrus Bainham with the long rebound to Darwin Stone Dubar. And back to Bainham. Asanza blocks the shot attempt by Jordan Schwente. Outlet to Terry Armstrong. He gets it to Jaron Artest. He tried to get it back to Asanza. Isaac Spears in transition. It's good. Big Jimmy Bell at the table, about to check in at the next dead ball. 16-9, Bella Vista up by 7. Armstrong to Brandon Talbot. He swings it to Iman Sertovic on the baseline. No good, almost made it. Darwin Stone Dubar controls the rebound for Athens Prep. Tyrus Bainham being guarded by Brandon Talbot. Tried to whip it baseline to Isaac Spears. Stolen by Terry Armstrong. Armstrong going to go all the way. Layup, no good. Darwin Stone Dubar to Isaac Spears. His foot was on the line. No good. Jordan Schwente. And he is hacked by Ricky Sanza. That is the first foul on Isanza. Third on Bella Vista. And to the line shooting a pair, Jordan Schwente for Athens Prep. He makes the first. Bell replaces Isanza for Bella Vista. Schwente misses the free throw. Terry Armstrong comes down with the rebound. 8:14 to go in the first half. Bella Vista up by 6, 16-10. That tray ball by Brandon Talbot is short. Jimmy Bell controlled the offensive rebound. Then it was stolen by Athens Prep and lost out of bounds by Fred Mwangasa. Terry Armstrong manning the PG spot right now for Bella Vista. He has Brandon Talbot. Three ball is short. Talbot's last 2 threes have both been short, just barely grazing the front of the rim. Athens Prep basketball, 7:44 to go. Down 6, 16-10. Darwin Stone Dubar into the lane. Layup is no good. Terry Armstrong with the rebound. Jaron Artest, step back three, a little short. Bell with an offensive rebound. He kicks it out to Armstrong, over to Iman Sertovic, over to Junior Garbra, and the corner for the three. Garbra with a pair of three-pointers in the early going. It is 19-10, Bella Vista. Isaac Spears loses it out of bounds under the defensive pressure of Terry Armstrong. Terry Armstrong is not shooting the best right now. He is 2 out of 5 from the floor, 0 for 2 from the three-point line. But he sure is a little bit of everywhere. Armstrong with 4 early rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Junior Garbra, no good. Rebound, Fred Mwangasa. Avishal Lowry drives baseline, blocked by Bell. Rebound, Jaron Artest. Artest trying to go coast to coast. He flips it over to Iman Sertovic for three. Sertovic, no good, and Jaron Artest with another rebound. Ball out of bounds, last touch by Fred Mwangasa. And we've got a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout, Athens Prep. 6 minutes, 21 seconds left to go here in the first half. And our score is Bella Vista 19, Athens Prep 10. We hope you are enjoying day 2 of the Smoky Mountain Showdown, live from McMinn County High School in Athens, Tennessee, hosted by Athens Prep. In our first game of the afternoon, Orangeville Prep pulled away from Mountain Mission and won 59-33. And in our final televised game of the day, following this one, it will be Prolific Prep versus Aspire Academy. So that should prove to be an extremely intriguing basketball game. All right, so right now it is Bella Vista basketball. Jerron Artest will trigger from the baseline. Jimmy Bell takes the inbound pass, gets it back to Artest. They lob it into Bell, out to Garbra, to Armstrong. He loops a pass over to Jerron Artest, and he is fouled on the catch. And foul on Fred Mwangasa. That is Fred's first, team's fourth. Junior Garbra called for his second foul, team's fourth. Basketball back to Athens Prep. Isaac Spears with the ball near the jump circle for Athens Prep. Garland Stone Dubar being guarded man-to-man by Terry Armstrong. Step back three on the way. It's short. And that foul committed by Terry Armstrong. That is his second, team fifth. And to the free throw line, he'll be shooting 3, Darlin Stone Dubar. And he makes the first. And Dubar makes the second. One more free throw coming up. And he makes all 3. Bella Vista 19, Athens Prep 13. The lead is 6. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the first half. Terry Armstrong, layup no good. Darlin Stone Dubar spins, goes baseline and scores. Darlin Stone Dubar with 10. And the lead is 4, 19-15 for Bella Vista. Jimmy Bell working along the baseline and scores it. Tray ball on the way, no good by Tyrus Bainham. The ball will belong to Bella Vista. Christian Jackson returns to the game for Athens Prep, replacing Isaac Spears. 4:38 left in the first half, and our score is Bella Vista 21, Athens Prep 15. Terry Armstrong takes the ball over the timeline for Bella Vista. He gets it to Junior Garbra. Tray ball is good. Junior Garbra. 3 out of 4 from beyond the arc. 24-15. The lead is 9 for Bella Vista. The Bears have led by as much as 11. Christian Jackson, baseline jumper short. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Avishal Lowry. Bella Vista will take possession. Terry Armstrong to Junior Garbra. He dumps it down to Jimmy Bell. Shot no good. Rebound, Tyrus Bainham. To Christian Jackson for three. No good. Jimmy Bell with the rebound. Three minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the first half. Floater in the lane, no good by Terry Armstrong, who has gone cold from the field. He's now 2 out of 7. He's missed his last 4 attempts. Darlin Stone Dubar, however, is not cold. He drains nothing but cotton on that three-pointer. He's got 13 to lead all scorers. Garbra misses that one. Offensive rebound, Jimmy Bell. And we've got an over and back call against Bella Vista. Rickasanza returns to the game. Replacing Jimmy Bell. So it looks like Bell might have gotten poked in the eye. Christian Jackson for three, no good. Long rebound picked up by Brandon Talbot. And Talbot called for the offensive foul. It is his first foul, team 6th. Darlin Stone Dubar, he's got 15 in the first half. Bella Vista 20, Bella Vista 24, Athens Prep 20. Armstrong, shot no good. He chases down the long rebound. Athens Prep basketball. Foul committed by Junior Garbra. That is his third and the 7th against Bella Vista. And so that means Athens Prep will go to the line, shooting 1-1. Dubar makes the first. And Terry Armstrong is bleeding, so they're going to So they're trying to get Terry Armstrong taped up. He's got a gruesome looking cut. Yeah, it's definitely going to take him more than 30 seconds. So all right, so we've got a timeout on the floor. Full timeout called by Coach Kyle Weaver and Bella Vista. 46.4 seconds left to go in the first half. So we'll take timeout here on the broadcast as well with our score, Bella Vista 24, Athens Prep 22. We hope you are enjoying day 2 of the Smoky Mountain Showdown live from McMinn County High School in Athens, Tennessee. Grind Session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. We'll be right back. All right, so we are back for the final 46 seconds of the first half. Iman Sertovic for 3, and it's good. Sertovic. He is fouled during the act of shooting by Christian Jackson. And Sertovic has been having a hard time getting his shot going, but he got that one. That is the second foul on Christian Jackson and the 5th team foul on Athens Prep. So Iman Sertovic, who committed to UT Martin this week, will go to the line to complete the 4-point play. And that free throw is nothing but net. Sertovic gives his team a shot in the arm, and so it is Athens Prep basketball down 6, 28-22. Brandon Talbot guarding Avishal Lowry. The Bears in a man-to-man. This will be the last possession with the 30-second shot clock of the first half. So Armstrong is taped up and ready to go. Floater no good. Avishal Lowry. Rebound Ricky Sanza. And at the buzzer, Jerron Artest gets it up, but no good. It is halftime, and our score is Bella Vista 28, Athens Prep 22. The host team of the event hanging tight with one of the top-ranked grind session teams out there. But both teams are missing their starting point guard. Zion Harmon out for Bella Vista with a groin injury. Keyshawn Davidson out with an ankle and foot injury for Athens Prep. So we will see who is able to persevere and pull out the W here in the second half of this contest. It's the Smoky Mountain Showdown. Day 2, game number 2 is halfway done. We hope you are enjoying proceedings here. This grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. On play-by-play, I'm Leroy Watson, and we will be back in about 4.5 minutes to get you ready for the second half of this contest.
thing about basketball I love is winning, pretty much. It's my favorite thing. I hate to lose. And second thing I love is just getting better at the game. You know, it's a real fun game to play, and you know, getting better is just a great thing to see. Like, progress for me is just always great to see.
This game of basketball, I love the competitiveness of it, and you know, the challenge I get from it, and I take it real serious because, you know, I love the game itself. I don't disrespect it. You know, I respect it a lot, and I work hard at it.
I love basketball because I just been around it all my life. You know, all my parents played it, and I just inherited the love and passion for the game. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, like, and the competitiveness. Like, you can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere.
I just love basketball ever since I was a kid. My dad played it, and I'm trying to get it from my mom. One thing that inspired me is my family, my city. I do it for them.
The reason why I love basketball is because I'm a very competitive person. You know, that's why I store all my energy. When I'm on the court, I'm at peace. You know, and to be honest, I mean, I don't know. I'm just a really competitive person, and I think basketball is where I can put everything at. It's the place where I can put all of my energy and my anger. I mean, I wasn't really fortunate, you know, and you know, basketball is where all my abilities and my talents fall into place, and I just feel like that's what keeps me going. You know, that's what I work on. That's my craft, and that's it.
The grind session is a great circuit. Kind of reminds me a lot of AAU, playing against the best players, the best talent, night in, night out, and it's something that I love to do because you know, playing against this type of talent, it only makes you better. You know, I don't want to, you know, come out here and just waste my time and play against some guys who can't play. If I'm gonna play, I want to play against the best.
The grind session is a good experience, and it's a lot of competition, and it's a good way for me and my teammates to get noticed. I'm just really trying to show who the best player is, who the best team is, and I'm trying to show that I'm the best player. So,
The grind session is probably, you know, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. I mean, anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable. I mean, for one, it lets you know where your game stand at. You know, going against these top dudes every night, you just got to bring your A game. You know, you can't have no off day. You just got to go hard and, you know, just hold your ground every game.
The grind session has been a grind. You know, it's a great tournament. It's a great idea. Whoever thought of it, and you know, it's been tough, but I like it because you know, it really challenges me. And our team has been, you know, a little bit setback. We've been short on a few games because we have a few injuries. But that's the beauty of it, because none of it is easy. None of the games are easy at all. You know, we've been playing against the top guys in the whole American country and Canada. They've been playing against everybody in the U.S. here, and it's been crazy.
Oh yeah, the grind session is pretty competitive, to be honest. The last couple of games I played in grind session has been pretty hard. You know, I really had to like play to my top game, and like no rest, no breaks during the game. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's just really competitive. A lot of great players are in this little tournament, and I just really enjoy playing with them, playing against them.
Welcome to the grind. This is the grind session.
It's halftime, and our score is Bella Vista 28, Athens Prep 22. And here's your first half scoring recap. Bella Vista is led by Junior Garbra with 3 3-pointers. He shot 3 out of 5 from three-point range in the first half, so he leads the way with 9. Terry Armstrong with 7. Iman Serdovic 4. 3 each for Brandon Talbot and Jerron Artest. And Jimmy Bill chipped in with 2. Darlinstone Dubar with a game-high 17 leads away for Athens Prep. Jordan Schwente chipped in 3. Isaac Spears with 2. So in the second half, Athens Prep was a little quiet in the first half. I would expect to see them figure out ways to attack the changing defenses of Bella Vista. They mostly played man-to-man, but they played a little 2-3 zone as well. So look for Coach Tyler Safiantino to find more effective ways of getting someone besides Darlinstone Dubar involved. Christian Jackson, Felix Gu, and Tyrus Bainham were all scoreless in the first half. And I would say out of that 3 group, primarily the onus has got to be on Tyrus Bainham to pick up some of the slack for Darlinstone Dubar. And if you're Bella Vista, you pretty much want to do more of the same. Terry Armstrong started the game hot, but then he cooled off a bit. He ended up shooting 2 for 7 from the field and 0 for 3 from the three-point line. So just 2 for 10 shooting thus far for Terry Armstrong. You've got to imagine that Armstrong is going to warm up and shoot better than that. If he does, then that will go a long way to cure what ails the Bears. All right, so we've got just under a minute to go before the second half begins. It's the 2019 Smoky Mountain Showdown, live from McMinn County High School in Athens, Tennessee, hosted by Athens Prep. They're playing now, but they trail by 6 at the half, 28-22. So this is a grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. I'm Leroy Watson on play-by-play. We'll be ready for the second half in about 30 seconds. And Athens Prep has the ball to start the second half. Darlinstone Dubar, he fakes. Shot blocked by Ricky Sanza. Terry Armstrong in transition, layup is good. So Armstrong now with 9. Darlinstone Dubar right into Sanza, missed the first. Dubar gets the second. Dubar now with 19 to lead all scorers. 30-24, Bella Vista. Brandon Talbot, floater in the lane, no good. Christian Jackson just takes that rebound away from Ricky Sanza. Tyrus Bainham, floater in the lane, is good. And the lead is 4, 30-26. Athens Prep just hanging around, making it tough on Bella Vista. Iman Sertovic, three-pointer no good. Felix Gu with the rebound for Athens Prep. Christian Jackson into the lane. He gets it to Darlinstone Dubar. got a foul on the play. A foul committed by Brandon Talbot. His second, team's first of the second half. Shot no good. Rebound, Ricky Sanza. Terry Armstrong into the lane, and he is fouled. Foul committed by Avishal Lowry. That is his team first of the second half. And to the line, shooting a pair will be Terry Armstrong. First free throw, no good. And Armstrong makes the second. 31-26, Bella Vista up by 5. Floater in the lane, Avishal Lowry, no good. Ricky Sanza with the rebound. Terry Armstrong in transition. Tries to get it to Iman Srdovic. Almost backcourt violation. Saved by Isanza to Terry Armstrong. Lob to Isanza. That dunk is the first basket of the game for Isanza, and the lead is 7. 33-26, Bella Vista. Athens Prep really needs a good possession here. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Shot no good there by Tyrus Bainham. Offensive rebound, Darlin Stone Dubar. Second offensive rebound by Darlin Stone Dubar. And he is fouled. I think Ricky Sanza got him. Yes, Ricky Sanza called for his second foul. That is the second team foul on Bella Vista in the second half. So Dubar makes the first. And Dubar makes both. Darlin Stone Dubar now has 21 points. And the Bella Vista lead is back to 5, 33-28. Terry Armstrong. Basket is good. Three-pointer. And he is fouled by Christian Jackson. Jackson, his third foul, second foul of the second half versus Athens Prep. But meanwhile, Terry Armstrong scores the three. Free throw is good. That's the second 4-point play of the game for Bella Vista. Iman Srdovic had a 4-point play in the first half. And so just like that, the lead swells to 9, 37-28 with 12:34 to go in the game. Christian Jackson for three, no good. Ricky Sanza had the rebound but loses it out of bounds. Darlin Stone Dubar, hook is good. Iman Srdovic to Junior Garbra, floater. No, excuse me, that was a lob to Isanza in the lane. Sanza gets his second dunk of the last minute or so. Felix Go off the glass. his first basket of the afternoon. It is Bella Vista 39, Athens Prep 32. Terry Armstrong. Armstrong with 16, 9 in the second half. And that shot is good. Avishal Lowry. Ball out of bounds, belongs to Athens Prep. 10:47 left in the contest, and our score is Bella Vista 41, Athens Prep 34. Avishal Lowry, no good. Tip is good. Jordan Schwente. 41-36. The lead is 5 for Bella Vista. Terry Armstrong, 4-3. Armstrong with 19. 12 of those in the second half. Brandon Talbot in transition. That basket is good. Avishal Lowry. And we've got timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout called by Athens Prep. 9 minutes, 38 seconds left to go in the game. And our score is Bella Vista 46, Athens Prep 38. We hope you are enjoying day 2 of the Smoky Mountain Showdown live from McMinn County High School in Athens, Tennessee. We will be right back after these words. Bella Vista with the basketball into the front court, leading by 8, 46-38. Terry Armstrong for 3, a little short. Iman Sertovic down, he gets and I think Sertovic got poked in the eye, it looked like. Okay, looks like he's all right. Terry Armstrong being guarded by Tyrus Bainham. Stolen. Isaac Spears, and almost stolen back by Terry Armstrong. Darwin Stone Dubar, no good. Jimmy Bell touched the ball last, and it will belong to Athens Prep. Junior Garbra drives the lane, layup good. Garbra with 11. And the lead is back to 10. Bella Vista 48, Athens Prep 38. Darwin Stone Dubar. This is the floater in the lane. Terry Armstrong into the front court. Elbow jumper, no good. Jordan Schwente called for that foul. That is his first team third. Terry Armstrong to the free throw line, shooting 2. First free throw is good. Christian Jackson and Fred Mwangasa into the game for Athens Prep. All right, so Armstrong makes both, and we've got timeout on the floor. 7 minutes, 59 seconds left to go in the contest. And our score is Bella Vista 50, Athens Prep 38. In our final contest of the day, final televised contest of the day, we will have Prolific Prep versus Aspire Academy. Prolific, only 6 guys traveled with the team this weekend due to injury and illness. And then following that, there will be a post-grad game between Athens Prep and Grace Baptist, but that game will not be televised. All right, 7 minutes and 59 seconds left to go in the contest. Bella Vista with their largest lead of the game, 12 points, 50-38. Christian Jackson being guarded by Jerron Artest. Tray ball no good by Fred Mwangasa of Athens Prep. Jimmy Bell, no good. Offensive rebound. But no, Bell did not get the offensive rebound. The ball was secured by Tyrus Bainham. Stolen by Jerron Artest. And Darwinson Dubar comes out of the scrum with the basketball and scores it for Athens Prep. 50-40, Bella Vista on top by 10. Iman Sudovic, 3 ball, no good. And the tray ball is good. Isaac Spears. And Athens Prep has trimmed the lead back down to 7, 50-43, 6:26 to go in the contest. Sertovich, and he steps on the timeline. Over and back violation. And with 6:11 left to go in the contest. Athens Prep is breathing new life. Only down 7, 50-43. Whoa, Jimmy Bell with a big block. Jimmy Bell punches one home. 52-43, Bella Vista. And Jimmy Bell comes out of there with the offensive rebound, with the defensive rebound. Terry Armstrong brings the ball up. He is now in the front court. Brendan Talbot, three-pointer no good. Jimmy Bell working hard on the low block, and he scores it. 54-43. Junior Garbra blocked. Throwing some Dubar. Jimmy Bell tried to block it. And to the free throw line. 4:18 left, shooting 2. Tyrus Bainham, he misses the first. .418 left in the contest. Bella Vista Prep up by 11, 54-43. And he makes both.
Hey, Terry, beard out, beard out, beard out. Up under.
Okay, and who's this one? Okay, Felix Gu called for that foul. That is his second. Team's Brandon Talbot makes both free throws. 56-44. Bella Vista on top, and we've got a full timeout. Athens Prep with 3:46 remaining in the contest. And our score is Bella Vista 56, Athens Prep 44. We hope you are enjoying day 2 of the Smoky Mountain Showdown live from McMinn County High School, Athens, Tennessee, hosted by Athens Prep. This is a grind session event brought to you by Tanager Sports. I'm Leroy Watson on play-by-play, and we will be back in a moment. And we're back. Steal by Jerron Artest on that possession by Athens Prep. Bella Vista looking to expand their lead. They're up by 12, 56-44. Terry Armstrong in the free throw lane right there. What a good tight shot over a defender. Darlingstone Dubar, no good. Felix Gu, offensive rebound and stick back. 58-46, Bella Vista. Terry Armstrong, and he is hammered. The foul committed by Darlingstone Dubar. That is his first. Terry Armstrong makes the first. Avishal Lowry into the front court. Tyrus Bainham with the dunk for Athens Prep. 60-48, Bella Vista on top. Jimmy Bell. Bell with 6 in the second half, 8 on the game. And the lead is once again 14, 62-48 with 1 minute and 50 seconds left to go in the contest. Jackson. Junior Garber, a call for his 4th foul. And team 4th. All right, so Christian Jackson. misses the and one free throw. That was his first basket of the afternoon. Armstrong misses the shot. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Jerron Artest. Stolen. Tyrus Bainham. 62-52. Tyrus Bainham called for his third foul. Team seventh. But this was in the active shooting. Oh, excuse me, or maybe a 1-and-1. Okay, active shooting. Brandon Talbot makes the first. Avishal Lowry with the three. And we've got a timeout on the floor. That should be a full timeout on final timeout called there by Athens Prep. 1:01 left in the game, so we will take what's likely our final break as well. Live from McMinn County High School in Athens, Tennessee, it is the Grind Session event, Smoky Mountain Showdown, brought to you by Tanager Sports. We will be back in just a moment. .101 left in the game. Bella Vista basketball up 9, 64-55. And turnover, Bella Vista. The ball goes to Athens Prep. 1 minute left. Darlingstone Dubar in the lane, no good. Tip up and in. Tyrus Bainham. And now we've got a timeout. .30-second timeout. Bella Vista. So Athens Prep is out of timeouts. Bella Vista has 2 left. And with 51.5 seconds left to go in the contest, our score is Bella Vista 64, Athens Prep 57. Up next at 3:30 will be Prolific Prep versus Aspire Academy. The crew from Napa, California only brought 6 players, whereas the Wizards out of Louisville have pretty much a full roster. Will that make a difference on how this result turns out? We will find out at 3:30. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Talbot. 45.8 seconds left. This is far from over. It is a 7-point lead, 64-57. Darlin Stone Dubar adds to his point total. He's got 27. And we've got another timeout with the lead 5. 64-59. All right, so we've got a full timeout on the floor. We will take, well, again, I assume this will be our final break of the game with exactly 30 seconds left to go. And our score, Bella Vista 64, Athens Prep 59. Athens Prep making it interesting. Do they have enough, or can Bella Vista hang on? We will find out in a moment, live from McMinn County High School in Athens, Tennessee, with our score, Bella Vista 64, Athens Prep 59. Come on back now. .30 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Ron Sertovich to Jerron Artest, Junior Garbra into the front court. And a foul committed by Isaac Spears. His first team 8th. Junior Garbra missed it. Missed the front end of the 1-and-1. Athens Prep still alive. Tray ball is blocked by Jerron Artest, and that might do it. Terry Armstrong, layup no good. Rebound Avishal Lowry. Tray ball in the corner is no good. So the rally falls a little bit short, but what a rally it was by Athens Prep. And our final score, Bella Vista 64, Athens Prep 59. So another thrilling victory by Bella Vista. They had to hang on for dear life to both of these, but they go in the win column nevertheless, and that's all that really matters. So up next, we will have our interview with the player of the game. Give us a moment, and we will come back with Terry Armstrong of Bella Vista. All right, and we are here with our player of the game, Terry Armstrong. We're making this a regular routine, aren't we? Congratulations again, Terry, on a fantastic win. 2 days, you sweated out a couple of wins, but hey, at the end of the day, they're W's nevertheless.
Yep. It was both games was competitive. We just had to keep fighting.
Terry, I just keep going back to something. Since the McDonald's All-America snub, you've just been on a roll. Is that in your mind, or is that over, or is that part of your motivation for the way you played lately?
Kind of, but not really. I don't really think about it like that. I just come out and just play my game, try to play hard as I can every game.
Now, at the end of the first half, you had a nasty cut on your hand. How did that occur? I didn't see if you got hung up or someone rolled you over on the floor. How did that happen?
Clearly, I was getting fouled most of the game, and it's just a cut that came out of nowhere, and I seen it. Blood started leaking from my finger, so I told Coach, and they took care of it.
In the second half, taped up or regardless, you had a fantastic second half. You ended up with 20, let's see the stats here, 21 points, I believe. 25 points. And you had at the half 7, so maybe you ought to get cut a little more often.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, well, congratulations again. That'll make the trip back to Arizona a lot more pleasant. 2-0 on the week.
Thank you.
All right, so Terry Armstrong, player of the game for Bella Vista. And now we will get ready for our final contest set to start at 3:30. That will be Prolific Prep versus Aspire Academy. So that should be a good one. You don't want to miss that. So come on back for the final game of the 2019 Smoky Mountain Showdown, Prolific Prep versus Aspire, 3:30.